So, by the way, the most powerful thing in life is data, right? Because data is facts. Pakistan imports $600 million of tea in the full year. It imports $4.3 billion of edible oil. It imports more than $1 billion of lentils. It imports more than $1 billion of wheat at times, depending on how the crop is. So, on the scale of things, this whole thing about chai ka cup kam kar dein is 0.5% of the imports of Pakistan. So, ठीक है. अगर वो थोड़ा सा कम हो जाएगा तो शायद फ़ायदा हो जाए. I think since I have the forum and I have the mic, I think one thing to your broader question regarding despondency or doom and gloom and all of that, I think one thing I'd like to say, since I have the opportunity, is I think a vast majority of us, and by us I mean people who are in positions of influence in terms of corporate sector, public sector, etc. I think we are, because of our age, perhaps, we are extremely disconnected about what is happening to the rest of the 65% or 70% of the country, which is under 30, under 25, right? And I think this is a huge issue. And I'll tell you, जो सारी बातें economy and economy कैसे ठीक होगी और क्या होगा, वो अपनी जगह पे, and there are lots of experts who can talk about that. So perhaps, I don't know if I'll be able to add tremendous value there. But one thing I do is I go to the market a lot, right? I do a lot of market visits. I spend a lot of time. I went to 48 towns in Pakistan last year. आप झंग, चन्योट, लिया, टंडोल, लायार वगैरह वगैरह पाकिस्तान के शहरों में
हाँ असल पाकिस्तान है
जो थोड़ा सा कराची से बाहर निकलें अगर and I think what you find, I think, is that the constant drip feed of negativity through social media, right, is bombing young people's minds with thoughts that are not going to help them at all and not going to help the rest of us, because these people are going to construct our future. When we'll be older, these people will be in charge, right? And I think there needs to be a practical discussion about what we can do about that. Now, social media is irreversible, right? We all spend, even at our ages, a lot of time on our phones. They spend 30% more, 40% more time on their phones. And what is coming through there is what I was telling you about. I mean, if you put together the marketing budgets of entire corporate Pakistan, it'll be well over 100 billion rupees, perhaps much more, right? If you took 0.5% of that or 1% of that and created a program, summits like these should be talking about that, which talked about, and this is not on the government, this is on us, right? If we created a collective awareness program about what is good, what can be done, and I think you put that into action through social media, through TV, it would at least do something to reverse that attack of bad news and despondency and all those things, all those words we used. So I think one of the practical discussions that needs to happen in these forums is, can we put together a program that will actually be implemented by us, which is, let's say, a program that is to push back some of this negativity and doom and gloom, right?
So Samar, very quick, 2 lines, turn around for Pakistan.
Yeah, you get what you measure in life. I think all the economic stuff that needs to happen, everybody knows. No need to talk about that. I think I'll go back to my point. I think you need to do a measurement of where people's opinion, young youth stands currently, and then put programs in place to turn it around.
So skill the youth, invest in the youth, 60% of this country.